Ladies and gentlemen, with dedication and allegiance that is unequal, I thank you all. I thank the Council of Presidents. They have played the quarterback roles very effectively. We rely on them to disseminate whatever decision we made at the ESCO to the members. They've done it very well. And I think I did mention the board of directors. And of course, how will I forget my #1 loyal friends, the ECI Women Forum. So as I said earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's anybody that I'm missing. It's been 4 years of great adventure. It's been 4 years of good memories. And looking back, there are no regrets. If I really have my way, I will tell them to change the constitution so I can run another term. Is that allowed? If you got to that law, half the money lady. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you confidently today that the state of organization is stronger today than where it was 4 years ago. That is a question I want you to ask yourself. Are you better off today than 4 years ago? Say the Jesus, I need to answer a question here. Ladies and gentlemen, are we moving in the right direction or not? I believe we are. I believe we are. Because I think we have validated Eco Club International as a purpose-driven organization with a very serious platform. Ọmọ kan ló ké ló mú òrùlé ẹjọ́ kan. Wọ́n ní màmá kí ló jọ ẹ tó sunkún báyìí. Wọ́n ní ó fẹ́ pọ̀n ní ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ fún lẹ́pọ̀n gbà yẹn àdúgbò wa. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ sọ ni kó fẹ́ pọ̀n sẹ́yìn. Woo! Are we having fun, huh? So like I said, we have validated Eco Club International as we have validated ECI as a purpose-driven organization with a serious platform that our members and the communities we serve can depend on and be proud of. Within 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, we have established 7 more chapters. And I think we deserve a big round of applause. I can confidently tell you today that we have the best secretariat ever that can compare to the United Nations. I hope you all agree with me. Yes. We have the best secretary in the entire world. Won't you all agree with me? Yes. I can go down the list of the things that we have done, but because we are running out of time, I don't want to do that. I will just go through everything that we have done. We have what we call, I'm sure talking about the Secretariat. Like I said, we have a list of things that we have done, but I'm not going to put it there. For the first time in my life, I find myself on Facebook. And I sent an email, I go, well, Facebook is what you feel. My daughter called me and said, Daddy, what are you doing there? Mole go club me. Only give me your password, Mama. By manager, I can hear. Password me. We have the best PR department. I'm sure you know about the newsletter that we publish quarterly. We have the best website in the world that has put Eco Club on a world view. I am proud of that. Today we have a constitution that is not perfect, but it has always been a guiding instrument. Even if you look at the United States Constitution, written in 1887, up till now, it's still subjected. I think I'm right on that time. I'm not right? 1787, yeah. Well, 1897. 1787. Up till today, it's been subjected to amendments after amendments. All the Constitution is supposed to do is to guide us. If there are issues that are not in the Constitution that are out there, we can handle it. The members will have the final vote. That is a process, and I want you guys to understand that. So what we did was we put a Constitutional Review Committee to address some of the yearning and aspirations of our members. And I'm glad that we have the Constitution today. What about our finance? I thought by today we will have been able to get the report of the convention, but we will get it out. Battle of Mabawashe at about 1 million naira lady towards the Eco Club International Convention. But we will get the state of the club financially is robust. It is. And I want to thank all of you. I want to thank all my executives for the sacrifices, spend their money to run this club. If I give Eco Club International now, my bill that I've spent in the last 4 years is unbelievable. And the same thing with our executive members. The same thing with all of you. Because we all believe in a cause that is larger than any one of us. We're not just here to socialize. We're here to make an impact in the lives of those underprivileged people in our society. That we have done effectively well in the last 4 years. If you look at so many organizations now, different projects here and there, Eco Club Dallas, Ohio, California, Chicago, Ohio. There is never a meeting that we do not provide the financial report of our organization. In the last 4 years, I can count 16. As a matter of fact, the financial secretary and the auditor then will even use their money to mail it to presidents who could not attend the meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, that is transparency. And I think the trio of the financial secretary and the treasurer and the auditor, I think they deserve a big round of applause. Eco Club International today, part of the thing we do, all IRS tax-related documents are filed on time. We don't play with it. The audit report is presented to you quarterly. ECI bank account is online. The financial secretary and the treasurer, they have the password. Let me tell you something that happened recently. That will tell you that there is no opportunity for anybody to misappropriate Eco Club fund. Now, I'm going to say it to you. The lady that we just gave an award, he gave us a bill. I promised her that I will pay her. I will give her something from my pocket. None of you knows that. I didn't even tell my executives. I just promised her. So she sent me a bill, a PayPal account to pay her. Now, Eco Club International PayPal account was one that I created with my email address. But I know when I go in there, there's an opportunity for me to put my credit card there, which I did. Before I knew it, they said, thank you, your payment has been sent. I said, what do you mean? I did not finish these transactions. So what I did immediately, I called PayPal. I said, look, listen, it looks as if the money is not going out of my credit card. Can you check? They said they would check. So what I did immediately, the summary of the transactions, I sent it to the financial secretary for him to take a look at. So they now guided me on how to put my credit card in there to send the money, which I did. You know, with PayPal account, the money will come out and they will put it there later. So while they were doing their thing, they called me, Mr. President, yo, 500, consider account, Eco Club. Money, well, fine, money, this is what happened. Money, I even sent you an email. I will email you, money, check this date. Isn't that right? Money, check this audio on email, you see. So we have to call PayPal. As a matter of fact, what happened was the money was sitting in our account with PayPal. The reason why I brought this out is to let you know the kind of transparency we have at Eco Club International. So I'm proud of what we have done in that area. What about administration of inclusion? Contrary to what some of us said, well, I just got the electoral committee, according to them, they send an information out to all the chapters, to all members. If you have questions that you want to ask candidate A, candidate B, candidate C, when you can send it, and nobody responded. And we can sit down here, hold on. We can sit down here and blame the ESCO. They send it to all the members. Nobody responded. I didn't email here. So what they want to do now is pass out an index card. If you have any question you want to ask myself as a presidential candidate, please. Total, okay. So please do that. So go ahead. At any point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we have almost 200 members that are involved in decision making for this organization. We respect the decision of the committee. The job of the committee is to make recommendations to the ESCO. They don't make decisions for us. And most of the time, we take their decisions. We can modify it a little bit. And where we have problem, please have a seat, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to this. Where we have problems is when the executive feels that, the committee feels that they have to make a decision for the ESCO. The constitution says, you can give me a recommendation. If I want to take it, I'll take it. If I don't want to take it, I don't want to take it. But most of the time, if not 95% of the time, we've always listened to our committee members, and every decision that they've made on our behalf, we have actually listened to them. In the last 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, we have embarked on a very serious fundraising efforts. We don't want to be sending letters out anymore to the chapters. We created a PayPal account online, and to all members that have responded, I want to thank you. That is how Obama was able to raise millions and millions of dollars. And we adopted the same system, and I think it has worked well for us. And I just hope that incoming administration will continue on the same path. Again, I want to talk about the Women Forum. They are not just my loyalists. They have worked hard for this great organization. They have been able to bring into light issues, women issues, breast cancer awareness. They have been a very good mentor to our youths. They've just secured wheelchairs that will be given to the handicapped and the needy in Nigeria. And they're also working on another project, which is finding shelter for the children in Lagos State. To my ACR Women Forum, may God continue to be with you and guide you. Thanks for what you're doing for Lagos State and for Eco Club International. Eco Club is a non-profit organization now. We have our 501c3. We didn't have it before I started. As a matter of fact, our application to get the umbrella 501c3, it's in the process, where all chapters will be under the 501c3. We never had a problem with our 501c3. It's still very valid. And hopefully the next administration will be able to complete that process. I also want to enjoin the next administration to use the 501c effectively well. We're not taking advantage of the grants that are available for NGOs like us. And I hope they continue that. I think I'm proud to say that I am the only president in the history of Eco Club International that traveled to all the chapters at no cost to Eco Club International. I think I'm the only president in the history of the club so far that recognize the fact that legacies are footprints that we leave behind. Our children need to be nurtured. Our children need to be mentored. And that was why we created ACR Youth Forum. I think I'm the only president in the history of that club that ever did that. Because we believe our youths are the foundation, and we have to take care of them. And I'm proud of those youths. I'm proud of their accomplishments. Right now, we have 7 medical doctors among the youths. 7 medical doctors. And I think we have about 5 or 6 that are in the medical school now. Lola Agbara is one of them. Vicky is one of them. There are so many of them out there. I'm proud of what they have done. 4 years ago, we introduced the life insurance program. This was a program that we felt that we needed. This was a program we introduced as a result of sudden loss of some of our members. Although not every ECI chapters have taken advantage of this, but I hope all the chapters that are not taking advantage of it will do that for the benefit of their members, not for politics, not because the messenger introduced it. Look at the message of unlimited opportunities to our members, the message of economic empowerment. Look at that message. Don't worry about the messenger. I hope our chapters will take advantage of that. I'm also proud of our economic empowerment program. They say one of the basic tales of democracy is to create new wealth. That we have done very well. We have introduced so many businesses to those people that are really interested in doing it. I know a lot of people that have taken advantage of the waste management program. I said it. I know a lot of our members that are in leadership program that are training some civil servants in Lagos today. I know a lot of our members that have taken advantage of the towing service program of Lagos State government. That is what Lagos State wants. PPP, not going around looking for 80 million contract. Part of our economic empowerment program, ladies and gentlemen, it's land ownership in Lagos State. Land ownership as a result of the proximity of Eco Club International and Lagos State government, they made some lands available to our members. Some took advantage of it, some did not. But I'm proud, it's one of the highlights of my administration. And I think all the members that have taken advantage of it, please hold on to your land, and those that have not, please endeavor to do so. Talking about land, not only with the Lagos State government, His Royal Majesty of Babatunde Ogunlaja recently made some allocations available to our members at reasonable cost. Some members took advantage of it, some did not. I'm still proud of the achievements of my administration. What about housing opportunities? If you have a house in Abidjan, please raise up your hand. Not Abidjan in West Africa. Are we gonna put there? Abidjan, wherever. Abidjan, you have a house there. Some members took advantage of that housing opportunities when we bought the forms. Some people filled it out, some did not believe in it, and today they are homeowners. Employment opportunity for our family members in Lagos State. I think I'm the only president that I know of that was able to secure job opportunities for 40 of our family members in Lagos State. Currently, there are about 50 names that have been approved by the governor, but we're just waiting for when he will call them. Even after my position as the president, I will make sure I'll continue to push that, and I will make sure that those 50 names are gainfully employed in the Lagos State civil service. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm also proud, yet humble, to say today that I am the only president in the history of this club with members who are cabinet members, 4 members who are cabinet members in the Lagos State government. I am the only president. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún mi. I am the only president so far in the history of this club that has a member who is the chairman of LASUT, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. I am the only president. I am the only president in the history of this club that has a member, a former member, or a member right now who is with us today, who is the chief of staff to the Lagos State Speaker, House of Assembly. I am the only president. That is my record. We did this together. And not only that, there are lots of our members who occupy key positions in Lagos State now. Directors, assistant directors. We're able to achieve this because of the partnership we've been able to forge with the state governments since the inception of our organization. As I always allude to you when I speak, that relationship has resulted in true progress. And I want to thank His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, for making this a possibility. We will continue to push it. There are a couple of applications right now that have been sent to the governor of our members. If you are interested, work with the incoming administration. That is not my area, but the opportunities are there. Let us take advantage of it. Ladies and gentlemen, while it is true that a Cook Club is a social organization, but what we've been able to do over the years is we have redefined the role of social organization. We believe in giving back to the community. The community made us who we are, and we have to remember there are so many people out there that are not as privileged as we are. We have embarked on so many projects. What about donations of computer to LASO? Ladies and gentlemen, to help the student of LASO. What about that? And I was screaming, hello. What about donation of school uniforms to all the primary schools and secondary schools